Weihnachten kommt. Ich habe eine große Familie. Ich will meine Eltern eine Katze geben. Ich möchte meiner Schwester Schmuck schenken. Meine Schwester will Ohrringe bekommen. Ich möchte an Weihnachten mit meiner Familie feiern. Ich will nach Milford gehen. Ich will eine gute Weihnachten haben. Alright, so you're going to notice a couple words in there, two new words actually, they're playing a big role. Will and möchte. Take a second, read over the sentences again. What do you think those mean? Want. Want, basically, right? Ich will meine Eltern eine Katze geben. I want to give my parents a cat. Or I would like to give my sister some jewelry. So that's what we have going. But notice some other things about, or take a look at the verbs, especially will, and look at the sentence and say, what's new, what's unusual, what's different about what's going on in that sentence than you've learned before. Pause this if you need some time. Alright, so like you've learned, verb goes second, but notice we don't have all our verbs second. Here we have our other verb at the end. Möchte, oh good, here we have our verb, but then we have another one at the end. Will, and then another verb at the end. Because in German you put your verb second, and then any other verbs go to the end. And that's important when you use these verbs, which are going to be part of a set. They're called modal verbs. And you're going to have another verb almost all the time, and you got to remember that it's going to go to the end. And that is going to be the important thing about the pattern. There's going to be one important thing, but you don't see it happening in here, but we have it on this chart. Almost all modal verbs have a stem vowel change. See how the I changes to an O. This actually doesn't happen in möchte, it's the only exception. But, and besides that, what else do you notice on this chart? Ich and the er-sie-es forms are the same. There's no conjugated ending on there. Okay, so you're going to want to remember that too. But so here are your two new words, wollen and möchten. What are their meanings? Wollen means want. Möchten is a little bit more polite. It just means would like. And then as you're using them, so once you remember, okay, change the vowel if you need to for the first person forms, or for the singular forms, and don't put an ending on it for the ich and er-sie-es forms. You use your subject normally, your modal verb, anything else in the sentence, and then any more verbs at the end. Okay, let's do this. Put either a form of wollen or möchten in the blank. I'll go over both in the answers to make sure that you got it right if you're using it. Pause this to give yourself some time. Will oder möchte nach Kalifornien gehen. Willst oder möchtest du Deutsch lernen? Ich will oder möchte Deutsch lernen. Frau Veli möchte oder will einen Bleistift. Ihr wollt oder möchtet keine Hausaufgaben haben. Möchten oder wollen Sie eine Landkarte sehen? Notice this is a capitalized C, so we know that it's the formal U. So we know that we're going to use one of the forms that ends in en. We're going to use the infinitive form. Caro und Hannah wollen oder möchten Erdkunde. They, so sie, wollen, möchten. Schülerinnen wollen oder möchten Bücher bekommen. Plural, so we know it's they. Caroline möchte oder will einen Hund kaufen. Wir wollen oder möchten Feiertage feiern.